Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, enchanted kingdom, there lived a little princess named Elara. Although small in stature, she had a heart filled with courage and kindness. Her kingdom was peaceful, ruled by her parents, the wise King Alaric and Queen Leora. But deep in the enchanted forest, far beyond the safety of the castle walls, an ancient evil stirred. The creatures of the dark woods, the shadow beasts, were awakening, threatening the very people Elara had grown up loving. It was a quiet moonlit night when the first sign of danger appeared. Elara was sitting by her window, staring at the bright full moon, when she heard a distant growl echo from the forest. Her heart pounded, but she refused to hide away. She knew something had to be done, and if no one else could stop the danger, then she would. Elara ran through the grand halls of the castle, her footsteps light but urgent. She sought out the royal library, filled with ancient books and scrolls. There she found the story of the shadow beasts, a race of dark creatures sealed away by a powerful sorceress centuries ago. Elara learned that the seal had weakened, and only someone of pure heart, possessing the courage to face the darkness, could stop them from fully awakening. Her hands trembled slightly as she held the ancient scroll, but she didn't hesitate. She knew she had to act quickly. With the moon high in the sky, she snuck into the armory and grabbed a small silver dagger, its hilt engraved with a crescent moon. Elara ventured outside the castle, slipping past the guards and into the open night. The forest was dark and eerie, but the moon cast a pale, protective glow on her path. Shadows danced between the trees, and the air felt heavy with magic. The princess moved cautiously but bravely, feeling the weight of her kingdom's safety on her small shoulders. As she walked deeper into the woods, the trees began to close in, their twisted branches reaching out like dark hands. A faint growl echoed through the air, and Elara froze. From the shadows emerged the first of the beasts, a towering creature with eyes glowing like embers, its dark fur blending into the night. But Elara stood her ground. The beast lunged, but Elara was quick. She dodged to the side, rolling across the mossy forest floor. With a swift, practiced motion, she pointed the silver dagger at the creature. And to her surprise, the moonlight seemed to grow stronger, focusing on the blade. The beast howled as the light hit it, retreating into the shadows with a hiss. But the forest grew darker, and more beasts stirred in the distance. Elara knew she couldn't fight them all alone. That's when she remembered the ancient spell hidden within the scroll she read. It spoke of summoning the power of the moon to protect those who were pure of heart. Gathering her courage, she stood tall beneath the full moon and began to recite the incantation. Her voice was soft but clear, echoing through the silent woods. As she spoke, the light of the moon enveloped her, casting her in a glowing silver aura. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and beams of light shot down from the heavens, striking the earth in a circle around her. From the light emerged shimmering creatures, guardian spirits of the forest, glowing wolves, and majestic silver deer. These creatures, awakened by Elara's pure heart and bravery, stood beside her, ready to defend the kingdom. The shadow beasts roared in the distance, but they dared not come closer. The guardians, fierce and majestic, stood between Elara and the dark forces. With her new allies, the princess knew the kingdom would be safe. For now. With the beasts repelled, Elara returned to the castle at dawn. The villagers never knew of the battle fought on their behalf, but they awoke feeling a strange sense of peace. The creatures of the night had been driven back, and the kingdom was safe once more. Elara never told her parents about her moonlit adventure, but every night after, she would look up at the moon and remember the courage it took to protect her people. And though she was just a little princess, she had proven that even the smallest among us can shine the brightest in the face of darkness.